So the first race of the day for the secret method is the 12:30 at Plumpton. It's now 12:32. I'm not sure if the race has gone off or not. I'll just check the radio shortly. I think they're still bouncing around at the off. There's a delay. Just check that with the radio. Yeah, so they're still waiting to go off. I've got two strong signals. They're arguing between a strong signal and a gold, what I call a gold signal, which is quite a big difference in staking a 10-point win bets. So we're on a gold win signal for Go Whatever, and we're on a strong each way signal for Certainly Red. I've given it as a gold each way gamble, Certainly Red, but we're just bouncing around in between signals there for the each way Certainly Red, but certainly on the book Go Whatever is more on the win side. And so yeah, this is what you need to do, is get those very late as possible opening shows, and the bookmaker will simply tell you what he thinks is trying to win through the market, and you certainly don't need any great expertise on that, especially when it's full market like this one. We're starting off on a novice hurdle, aren't we? So yeah, so I'm quite happy with that. So we'll just listen to that race. We'll go some more detail afterwards about the secret method. So they've done what I call a code 1 system, so pretty much Go Whatever is verified to me, or the danger that the professionals at William Hill Studio think is Qualoob. So what we do as professionals, we back them both to win at 2-1, and we take the evens, knowing that we've got everything covered on that win side. But I didn't hear anything mentioned about the strong each way on Certainly Red, was it? So that was left as a gold each way gamble, because it did hit the gamble mark. So see how that runs. So nice each way money at 25-1 if that comes in. We're off anyway, we're told. Let's listen to the race, as we've got no comment. Live racing on this one.
Laurie Come On comes next. Kaloob has a couple behind, and they are down Milking Lane. And Calypso Jack, who was briefly just shaken along after taking fight number 3, and is just detached to actually is closed, but now only a length, but is still at the back of the field. So runners turn at the far end for the first time. Go Whatever leading at just an even pace from the Grey Scholar in second, half a length before Dennis New.
Just having one of those fits with the computer at the minute. Bit of a freeze up. We'll come back. So yeah, the gold gamble method is basically I do play all races night and day to achieve that 100 points a week, but 100 times your money is well worth it. So if you're playing around £1,000 by the end of the week, we're not responding on that player, so I'll close that down. We're having a bit of a dicky fit. Soon have the commentary back on. Just close that one down. Quickly as possible. Let's see how the race is going. Looks like we've got a slow internet connection. We do get a big freeze up with running the recorder at 60 frames a second, so we can grab all the detail for you. But my job here is not to show you how the code actually works, because that's valued at over £1 million, and we don't want to be giving that away.
Into fourth place, the Grey Scholar, then Calypso Jack, Certainly Red, down Milking Lane a further couple of lengths away. In seventh place, then Laurie Come On, Lavanda Bella Mead, Go Whatever, has got a 2 to 3 length lead, but is already trying to make the best of his way home. Bumped along by Tom Cadden in the lead, does so by 2 lengths from Fort Denison. Kaloob in third, the Grey Scholar half a length away. 2 lengths back to Calypso Jack's on the outside of Certainly Red. Laurie Come On is running on from a long way back, but Lavanda Bella Mead has lost touch with the others. This is the foot of the hill, and the flight taken, Go Whatever. Oh, we lost there down Milking Lane, who seemed beaten at the time. Horse is perfectly okay. I think Josh Moore has quickly got to his feet as well. So on the home bend, Go Whatever clearly intent on trying to run any finish out of the rivals that he can. He's got snapping at his heels Fort Denison. Kaloob in third, 3 lengths to the Grey Scholar, who is in fourth. A further break then to Certainly Red. Laurie Come On continues to stay on. He's only in sixth place, however, as the leaders begin to bunch up on the turn for the second last. Go Whatever with Kaloob and Fort Denison as they reach two from the finish. Go Whatever, red and white. Kaloob in the green colours, and then Fort Denison. A bad mistake by the Grey Scholar, who's eventually unseated the rider. Certainly Red's back in fourth, and Laurie Come On, Go Whatever. Once again in splendid isolation at the last, appears to have fallen off with Kaloob, and then on the inside, Fort Denison there away from Certainly Red, and in fifth place, Laurie Come On, with a down-staying performance by Go Whatever. Kicked on in the final circuit, ran the finish out of all of them, well back during the course of the morning, and lands the spoils for Anthony Ward Thomas, and wins well in the hands of Tom Cannon for Chris Gordon.
So yeah, that was a well-backed horse. The gambled each way, didn't make it, so that pulls a little bit from the 5 to 2 that we got on Go Whatever. We did achieve 4 to 1 on the exchanges though. Gold winner in the first. Not the greatest prices, but we will get those boosters whenever they come, so we can't let our guard down at any particular time. 12.50 at Wolverhampton. Let me just get my reserve weapon out. Fairview. Check the next at Fairview, see what we've got there. Time we've got the next race, 12 o'clock. Missed that one. 1:15. 12:35. Missed that one. 1:15. On the next at Fairview. Right. Race cards for Plumpton. And the race cards for Wolverhampton. Not ready for Southall yet. So just check the favourite in the first at Wolverhampton, and we've got just Wolves. It's Fairview. The hardest part is remembering when you're playing across the world cards is remembering the times of the other races. I use the racing post so I can just click on next race and the next race comes up, unless it's Irish, and then it doesn't. So no Irish today, so every time I click next race should easily go on to the next race and give me all the information that I need. We are slowing down dramatically when we do the recordings. So we want a true odds report, market report, because we've got various different prices from all the different bookmakers. So we can choose Ladbrokes, Paddy Power, Betway, William Hill, who often reflect back not the greatest accurate prices. Probably the worst one to follow, but the nice blue makes it easy for me to see. The rest are a bit strenuous. Paddy Power there. They all have offered different odds and all get to the SP in different ways as well. But the most reliable for me is Betfair, so this makes it a little bit difficult when I have to switch back to Facebook and remember what I've done and type everything into the comment section for any paying members. 12:50 Wolverhampton then. Is that it? Okay. Right, so one book gives us the feeling that Minaj is beatable here. The other book gives us a feeling that it is a strong bet. Now it is a strong favourite. It looks like a non-handicap. So the winner should be coming out of the first three in the betting. Although it's looks quite strong, that Minhaj. That would be on the win side, I think. We're not looking at getting it beat by the strong Market second favourite, Tirada. Yep, the names get more difficult by the day. A lot of unknowns here, never heard of these before, so bear with me. So what we're going to do is we're going to go for value in this race. Okay. I think I've got my selection now. So yeah, on the win side, we're just going to put it as weak. 1250, wasn't it? 1250. Wolverhampton. Weak on the win, Minhaj. Not interested myself in following week selections because we're only going for the gold gambles and the fixes that are signalled at the minute, and the strong bets. The rest of the codes we're going to ignore, like the reverse gambles. Now there is some nice priced reverse gambles in this race, but with it being a non-handicap, we're going to ignore those. We're just going to ignore them anyway, so any outsiders that come in I'm probably going to miss because I'm not interested in going after those at the minute. We're only interested in the backed horses. So I could have got 11 to 1 for the selection here. Rocking Reg, when I saw it, is a gold each way gamble. It was 11 to 1. We've got some movement into 10 to 8 to 1 already. And that's the only selection that I'm interested in, Rocking Reg for a gold each way gamble. We will watch this race and then sign off for the day because I've got another business to run. It's more important than this. So most likely the gold each way gamble here is probably the forecast horse to follow the favourite home, but might have a chance of beating that favourite with it being a little bit uneasy. So if I can just get some internet power back, we can watch this race run. I hope Racing TV are covering. Right, Racing TV aren't covering it, so what I'll do is nip that off and I'll get Racing Radio on for this one. I'll try and get the IPTV coverage if we can launch that media player. To find out what's going on. The race will be over by the time. Yeah, it's failed again. That needs updating, this player. Oh, we're back. Oh, we're not responding again. See if we can get some radio on the job.
That is 66-1, capital time.
Five.
Both of those have been shortened a little bit, as is looking at this attitude of 250 into 125 to 1. So a little bit of tightening the prices.
Yeah.
Without those racks.
80 to 1 winner for Barry Martha, Sedgefield, only 10 days ago. It's I don't think it's going to be a rookie. No. Little bit of attitude.
beginning of too much racing at the start. They are loading forward now, Wolverhampton, so we're almost ready for action here. The jockeys aboard Capital Time, by the way, Thomas Great Trust has been led to the start. The Core Window has gone forward as well. That one has also been led to the start, but we've gone in seemingly no problem here. And Autorad is just loading up next. I think they're going to wait and try and load Capital Time last of all, I think, here, because that one, as we heard, was fractions at the start of the storm ahead of its intended debut and was withdrawn as a result, so they'll be desperate to get this one in today, and I think it is given permission to go in last of all. So 3 of them to load in total, including that Capital Time. Marina Grove is another one yet to go forward, and the other one left out of line here is going to be a colour change.
Rocking Red.
So 10, yeah, Rocking Red, which is a completely different colour to the morning paper. There is indeed Rocking Red shot. So in goes Marina Grove, and then hopefully Tackle Time today will be ready for that one in terms of moving into the starting stall, so really get that far on debut. It's going to be the last one, Tackle Time, who again is looking a little bit tricky, but has just about gone in. Stall closed behind Tackle Time, and we're set for the open at Wolverhampton.
Stand by. We're ready to race. They're off. Here we go in the first race over 5 furlongs. A good start by Octorada. I'm on the inside of the green, Knocker-Curra. The grey with the yellow cap, Cliff Wind is prominent. The lighter of the 2 greys, Rocking Ridge is also there. And up on the outside, Tapple Time. Going towards the bend at the far end of the track, Octorada leads. From Rocking Ridge in second place, Tapple Time is third. Fourth on the inside is Knocker-Curra. Then comes Muse House. Just on the inside in the blue and white colours, the red hot favourite, Minhaj. So the halfway stage, 2.5 furlongs left to run in the opening race here at Wolverhampton. And it's Octorada who leads into the arm straight. Under pressure in second is Rocking Ridge. Then in third place in the green colours, Knocker-Curra. The crossbelts of Tapple Time in the blue and white. Here comes the favourite, Minhaj. So it's going to have to go to catch this leader. Octorada is clear by 2.5 lengths. As they first furlong left to run, they're not going to catch this horse. Octorada is running away with the first. Octorada and Jason Hart are going to win well. In second place, that is Rocking Ridge. And the favourite, Minhaj, in third.
I've always the concern if Autorada was to get away well here and could just dominate in the front and in the front, where a Rocking Ridge in second and Minhaj.
So the favourite was weak, and we'd steal some each way profit from Rocking Ridge there. So a little bit more to the profit pot, and there we go, we're on. Just give that time to propagate. Oh, 1 o'clock at Plumpton comes fast, so I'll just do a assessment for that one. And all we need each time is to make sure the timing's correct, so we're getting the maximum information correct from the bookmaker for free, and we'll make more profit than any other so-called tipster out there with their prehistoric methods of selection. And 1 o'clock Plumpton, so let me just get the previous results of Plumpton up and see where we're at, see if there's any information knocking about to tell us which trainers are in form at the minute. We do that on a daily basis, so we're keeping up to date who's hot, who's not. And Chris Gordon took the first. I think it's Chris Gordon. One o'clock at Plumpton then. It's like I'm going to have to get myself the old chart out. This is an unbackable race for us because we're only interested in strong selections and gold selections and any fix that are signalled as strong or gold. 1 o'clock at Plumpton. Okay. Well, it's a strong favourite anyway, so it's a strong win. Champagne Court. And just for the book purposes, Gleno is a week each way, and that would be a forecast for anybody that wants to risk that, but so we just put FC for forecast, but to play the actual forecast that would have to be stronger than a weak selection for Gleno. Ran only 7 days ago, so might be just fit. Might be fit enough to beat the favourite. The favourite is strong in this. So that's how it goes. Let's look ahead to the 120 at Plumpton and then sign off and get my other work done. That's going to be a no-bet race anyway. The 120 at Plumpton is officially a no-bets.
To and from medical appointments, so you don't feel like you're imposing on friends and family or having to accommodate their schedules. This way, things are under your control. I love that. My confidence level after I was enrolled in the right plan for me soared.
I love being independent. I love going and doing what was. Independence is a vital part of my life. The Medicare Advantage plan that I've got has paved the way for more independence. Choosing the right medication.
See what racing channels we've got today. Don't know what they're covering. GBA Racing. See what SAS is doing. What we're looking for. Might be covering Plumpton. Central Park there. Portman Park.
In trials, but Honey is very much coming for Galtimore Jerry. Would have a big chance. For sure.
Paddy Power's down at the minute. Paddy Power 2 is down at the minute. Oops. See what channels are available. See if we've got Betfred TV. It's one of the good ones. Oh, have I closed that down again? Silly me. So I'll leave that on because that should be covering the oh no, it's not covering because we're running at the minute, aren't we? So we just need to find who's covering oh, there's no race on at the minute, excuse me. Right, so that's 1 o'clock at Plumpton, so it's late there. They are covering that, so yeah, it's we're on a strong each way Gleno now. So that is forecastable, reverse forecastable. Gleno strong each way. So it's not edited, I'll resend that before the off. And just to prove that we are playing before the off. Always on top. Just like her. Now then. So yeah, I'll go more into the method at a later time and how you can make use of basically just following my gold bets and making 100 points a week. All you have to do is play at level stakes and just get on day and night, and if you can only get on the nights, say, then let's hope to God that they are the winning part of the method, because it's taken overall over a week all UK and Irish races, night and day, to provide that 100 points a week target. If we have more than one gold bet, then we do play with forecasts with the gold bets, and if we do have more than one fix, we can play the forecast on the fix as well, but we never cross the two, so we don't cross the two streams like Ghostbusters. We don't cross the gold bets with the fixes on the forecast, just keep it nice and simple. So yeah, single stakes to the starting price. I don't call my profits on the early lockable prices, just the weaker starting prices. So what usually happens is we have made maybe 150 points, whereas the SP will show us a return of 100 points a week. So it's very essential that we have this live TV, so we know where the odds are at before the actual off. You've just seen me do the early Gleno, which was weak, that strengthened into a strong signal. So that should be good for a straight forecast. Champagne Court to beat Glemo if they all stay on the four legs, which is quite a big deal. We're losing a lot of profit with fallers at the minute with the bad grounds. So all you have to do is stick with your chosen staking. So if you're staking at £10, you want to be really coming in at a comfortable at least £500 starting bank, and soon enough you'll be using the bookmaker's money, but that just allows you to sustain a losing run. We did have a losing day yesterday on Sunday, by maybe, I think it was 3 points, so £30 down. We just nearly recovered that, well, we have recovered that today so far. So it's just a patience game. You just wait, let the system make the profits. You don't mess around with the staking at all, and then you go a week and you make £1,000, and then you can increase your staking to £20 stakes and make £2,000 on week 2, and that's how you roll. So they're off. See how this one goes, and then I'll get to my other job.
Is in this 2 mile, 3.5 furlong contest, and it's still building. It's simple on the favourite Champagne Court, has moved straight into the lead with the Abla de Sibila and Mercy Mercy B, the closest pursuers. And at the back, Fairway Freddy and Gleno as we race on towards the second fence. Out in front, then Champagne Court in the pale chip colours, just ahead of the Abla de Sibila in the yellow jacket in second place. As they pop over the second, Mercy Mercy B. The inside, Fairway Freddy just brushed to the wing of the fence and is disputing
stables, taken perfectly okay by all of them. Now they'll swing left-handed at the highest point of the race course and make their way towards the back straight. Champagne Court by a length, Diablo Sibler in second. Similar break to Mercy Mercy Me, with a bigger gap of round about 3 lengths to Fairway Freddy, who virtually eclipses Gleno from the stands. Gleno's here just tucking up now on the outside to shake fourth place and close between that pair. Head to the top of the hill will be reached first by Champagne Court. Screech split slightly, we've got to the other side okay. Fairway Freddy landed a little bit on all fours. As they run downhill, out in the lead.
Just say the favourites out in the 120 at Wolves, so it's certainly a no bet. We're not going to try anything there, but this is a perfect example of when a reverse gamble can pop up. It's a reverse gamble play. It's a purposefully done manoeuvre by the bookmaker. It's perfectly legal for him to do because he's got 3 non-runners out and he's got a lot of margin now to reform his book and play with. Now, the bookie, he does have to keep his over-round figure, so he does have to stay within the rules of mathematics, and that is why we can get away with finding out what sometimes he's up to. Sometimes it's a bit difficult. There's lots of checks, and basically what we have to do is analyse the full market and get to know what the overall market says to us. So, like I said before, I'm not going to tell you the system because anything I have told before has been stolen and will be used against me, and certainly when I'm promised that I give away information, the other party is going to carry on betting and pay me for those winning bets. And then they don't, then you know they can't be trusted as a business partner. So, 120 at Wolves leaves a guessing game basically with the favourite being taken out. You can see Shumi's out there. That was the original favourite. New favourite, Treaty of Dingle, which was the second favourite before. River of Kings is the new gold each way gamble. River of Kings, gold each way. Let's just check how this race is going.
And that gap that's now 5 lengths to Fairway Freddy on the inside of Gleno. Champagne Court towards the next fence, which will be 4 from the finish. Champagne Court, leaking out the length advantage again on the approach to it from Diablo the Sibler. Champagne Court over. Diablo the Sibler second, Mercy Mercy Me third, Fairway Freddy in fourth and Gleno in fifth. So Champagne Court towards the last ditch. Diablo the Sibler ridden closer on the approach to it. They both take it together, they jumped it better than Mercy Mercy Me, who for the first time is shaken along in pursuit in third place. There was a slow lead by Gleno, who's now very much the back marker.
Thought Gleno would be a bit closer at this point, but he's too far off to do anything. So we're left with 2 gold each way gambles in this race. Golds can be played continuously through the no bet races. It doesn't hurt. They will hold their own. You will have more losses, but there will be enough winners to keep that afloat. Sometimes you gain a profit, and sometimes you don't. But certainly don't lose much by trying the gold bets in no bet races. Do I see a reverse gamble in that race? There's 3 golds, jazz style, gold each way. So just put there for recording purposes. But as it's going to say here, no bet is the advice. See how Champagne Court, he's the winner.
Made the 9-1 odds look a bit generous, but never looked like really winning. Slowed into the last by Nick Schofield, but just popped in. He's going to be a nice horse going forward. What mark he gets remains to be seen. I mean, Sochi race at Cheltenham would have been something that they might have looked at with him, but they're probably going to get above that now, so it's going to be really hard. It's going to be hard to play. Probably have to go to Grady Company. I think there's a race at Haydock later on this year, a Grade 2 over this trip, 2.5. It might end up with some.
So I'm still getting those 3 same gold signals. We're not at opening shows yet. We're going to need to reevaluate at about 1 minute 18, 1 hour 18. So it's quite stretched over time today. We could have a look at Fairview then. 1:15 at Fairview, and listen to that one. So we need all races there. Right. Okay, I've got a gold win on the favourite at close to my heart there. Gold win on the favourite close to my heart. 1:15 at Fairview. I've got 2 strong dangers at that one, but a little bit rushed. See how that one goes. Listen to that one now. We might even watch it if we knew what channel it would be on. Close to my heart and a gold win, 150. Just third for the gold win. One of the dangers did beat it. Did beat it there, so there's nothing returned for that one. Fairview. See what the next race looks like. Just the one non-runner in that race. Probably playable. Race house. The race after is currently fully playable. And that'd be the last race, so Yeah, we might be able to squeeze something out of Fairview. 2 minutes away from the off at Wolves officially, but I think the lates, they don't really care when there's only 2 meetings on if both meetings are late. River of Kings is still the gold each way gamble. So is No Jazz Style. And so is Speed Dating. Did I put No Can Do before? Dazzling Darren. No, I put the wrong thing there. There's 3 gambles, it's not those. Still a no bet officially, so we don't play it anyway, so 120. Wolverhampton. We don't necessarily get burnt on 3 selections, because these could certainly be buck adjustments with 3 non-runners in there. They all could be buck adjustments. So it's gold. River of Kings has to be taken really as a win bet now. Could have each weighed at 72. Then we got the gold each way for, could take the chance, Jazz Style, and gold each way for Speed Dating. Yeah, we're still way away from loading. Oh, we've got 1 in, 2 in. So, yeah, we can just watch this and then I'll get some work done on my primary business, because racing at the minute isn't all that, although there is some profits to be had. I'm sure today we'll squeeze 20 points out of them on the gold gambles. So have a look at the next race, 1:30 at Plumpton. There's a non-runner, and that's called the non-runner before today, I think. So we can still play that race. Three blind mice. 3 blind mice. Okay.
Then up on the outside of the green colours, Trading Single, on the inside the grey, Speed Dating. And Speed Dating comes through to take it up with 7 left to run. Up on the outside is La Fontaine, on the inside, Dazzling Down, and in the green colours, Treaty of Dingle, and the red colours towards the inside, Berkshire Filling, the cross helps with Jazz Style, and in the yellow and white quarters, River of Kings, running the 7th at this stage as they swing into the back straight, and the back marker is No Can Do. So back with the leaders with just under 6 furlongs left to run. Speed Dating, Kieran Fox, the dark grey, that's the leader, and going nicely in the lead. The leader by a couple of lengths. Up on the outside is La Fontaine, the captain winner. Behind us on the inside of the 2 pieces, Dazzling Down, the green colours. Treaty of Dingle runs next, the favourite 4 towards the outside. Red on the inside is Berkshire Filling. Then comes the sheepskin nose down to Jazz Style. That's the leading 6 as they swing out of the back straight. Under pressure then is River of Kings. Still No Can Do, the back marker. 3 furlongs left to run in the Ladbrokes Zoo, where the nation plays nursery. And it is still Speed Dating, but being challenged now by La Fontaine, who comes through here on the outside. Treaty of Dingle is coming with a good looking run. And Treaty of Dingle, Jason Watson, goes for home. 2 furlongs left to run. Treaty of Dingle has the lead. La Fontaine is second. Under pressure in third is Dazzling Down.
It was an ineffective book, and we saved ourselves a lot of heartache there with the no-bet situation. Very good. Okay, we've got 3 strong selections at the minute with 1 week at Plumpton. Interesting, so I think I'm going to play that one. Just 1 gamble at the minute, but 2 very close strong. Might be able to squeeze a combination forecast out of this 230 at Plumpton. Just get that out of the way for now. 130 at Plumpton, should I say? Oops, decapitalize. D. Yeah, 2 gold gambles. Okay, so we'll go for a combination forecast. So I've got strong on the win side, but it does go each way for a gunslinger. I've got a gold each way gamble for Flanagan's Field. And I've got a gold each way gamble for 60 Secrets. CFC combination forecast at 6-1. This may change, it's got time yet for opening shows, but that's the early market call. I can't see that changing much. We've got 8-1 on 60 Secret, we're losing that. 17-2 now. We've got 4-1 on Flanagan's Field, that might go as well. It'll be interesting to watch this one. I'll leave you with the commentary. I don't think that's going to change. I can't wait around, I've got things to do. We're going into a joint favourite situation, which is just an extra signal on top of everything else for more confidence. That the joint favourite has to hit certain parameters in itself, but it does back up the other codes nicely. I don't think I checked the fixes. Don't see a fix on that one, so like I said, I'll just leave you with the commentary on that one. I'm quite happy with that market now, even though, let's see how far away they are.
Can you see Ireland winning? I could see them sneaking a draw. Yeah, I think the draw might, whether or not Denmark, they get to a point where it's a draw, that they're not going to go out one win the game, are they?
I don't have a code for Sprint Valley, the cartoon. Well, I do, actually, but it doesn't show in this one. And with it being fixed odds, it's an entirely different animal. Pure gamble, of course. The cartoon can be fixed to anything.
Towards the halfway point, such a meaning now that you lead the slate track
Not sure if we're getting coverage for through Betfred TV for Plumpton. I don't know if anybody's covering Plumpton today. Let's go in search of it. Give this a minute or two because they are behind by a few minutes. See if that comes back to Plumpton now. Looks like they're working on a third anytime. First goal scorer probably, I don't know much about that, but the system can be applied to anything, football or basketball. Somebody's asked me for the American stuff the other day, but without giving him the code, and I don't cover it at the minute myself, I really can't help him. Right, I don't see any Plumpton there. They're just covering another dog. They might cover Plumpton afterwards. Let's go in search of Plumpton. SIS. Don't think Racing UK is covering. That's still the dogs. More dogs. Look at Sky Racing. Sky is covering Plumpton, so we're okay there. Still in the parade ring by the looks of it. So you'll see you've lost the prices for already since I put them up. Flanagan's Field with 4-1, and we had 8-1. 60 Secret is now 6-1. So we've got further backing for those two, and the strong signal for Gunslinger remains strong. So that's good for the combination forecast still, and that's not going to change much at all now at this time. So I'm quite happy with that. Leave you with the commentary. We'll see how that turns out, and then I'll get to my proper job.
And this is Arsenal. Briley Frost in a pale blue with the white suit and white sleeves for trainer Neil King, number 9, Handsome Bob. Number 5 is idealistic Vin for Tom Cheetham, playing 5, trainer Gary Moore. This is Arnold and Partner. Harley Bayless, blue with the weird crossover red. The second of the Llewellyn runners is Charlie Price's Mount Flanagan's Field. Cars of the thrill now just being restrained back towards that rear division with high ballistic bin. So round the first of the left-hand turns, and out in front, Mrs. Jack leads by a length from in second, facing the hoop colours of Goldslinger. Third place belongs to Flanagan's Field, who shares it with Legend of France and Handsome Bob, with High There Silver just behind. They're tightly grouped with Global Thrill, High Ballistic Bin, and also 60's Secret and Out Rap, the rear division. So making their way up the home straight, and again all safely over flight number 3. Goldslinger on the left in the beige and purple colours, Mrs. Jack in the pale blue and pink with the white face, and again they are the first two over flight number 4. Mistake on the inside by Handsome Bob left the mark in the flight, but didn't seem to stem the momentum too much with Legend of France as they make their way out past us. So Goldslinger right under the near side rail for Jamie Moore, out in the centre is Mrs. Jack. They dispute the running. Handsome Bob, blue and white, just nudged along on the inside of Legend of France in the maroon, and Flanagan's Field in the red and black. The next wave made up of Out Rap from High There Silver and High Ballistic Bin as they take the next, at which there was a mistake by Global Thrill that drops him to the rear of the field and sees him ridden along. The 60's Secret won from the back, and Global Thrill, just carrying out a little bit awkwardly, just having to be humoured along at the back of the field, has lost considerable ground as they make the turn at the top of the racecourse. Mrs. Jack leads by 2 lengths from Goldslinger, a couple of lengths to Flanagan's Field as the leaders just begin to press on slightly. Down the outside, Out Rap has moved through into 4th. 60's Secret's improving on the out of Legend of France. High There Silver. Handsome Bob has lost an awful lot of ground pretty swiftly as they continue their progress down the hill. So out on the front end, Mrs. Jack with the second place Goldslinger. The leaders just bunching up with Flanagan's Field. Out Rap pushed along. Legend of France into 5th. 60's Secret in the black and white colours. Then High Ballistic Bin and High There Silver. And they've readily jogged Global Thrill, who's rather strapped the dummy, and Handsome Bob, who weakened quickly on the climb away from the stands. So racing on towards the third last, and out in front it is now the red and black colours of Flanagan's Field that have joined Goldslinger. Mrs. Jack has retreated very swiftly, and now third is with Out Rap. Legend of France in 4th. Driven is 60's Secret, then High Ballistic Bin, High There Silver, as Handsome Bob is pulled up at the exit to the back straight. So out in front, the red and black colours for Charlie Price of Flanagan's Field continue to lead. From in second place, now a length away, Goldslinger. Third, Out Rap is driven along. 2 lengths to Legend of France. Similar break then to in 5th place, 60's Secret, as the leaders turn back towards home. Flanagan's Field out in front in the red and black colours. Heads down towards the second last, Goldslinger and Out Rap. Legend of France falls with, still in touch in 4th place, gives that position to 60's Secret. Horse and jockey quickly on their feet, but Flanagan's Field is beginning to assert on the run down towards the last. Didn't take that too well, however. Gives Out Rap a slim chance. They set up the hill and driven out in front. Flanagan's Field. Out Rap trying to launch a challenge, but the gap is growing again between the two. Goldslinger in third, as up towards the line is Flanagan's Field, who's home in front. Flanagan's Field for Charlie Price and Bernard Llewellyn. Second goes to Out Rap. Third then for Goldslinger, and in 4th place was 60's Secret on the 28th of October.
Big odds for number 6, Goody. Number 7 in the race.
So Sky Racing's covering Fontainebleau as well, is it? So Flanagan's Field, one of the gambles landed there at 4-1. 60's Secret just out of it, and we didn't get the combination forecast because the strong gunslinger only made 3rd. Not a bad attempt for the soft ground. We'll have a look at the 150 Plumpton, and then we'll certainly get off and do the main business. 150 at Plumpton, Wolverhampton. Bam, Desert Caravan is signalled. Strong on the win. No gamble there, but we might get a forecast there because I've got 2 strong selections. So it's Desert Caravan, strong win, And Cathedral Street, strong each way. Focused. Okie doke. So yeah, we'll leave that at that for today. Just come out of hospital and I'm fully drugged up, fully aware that I'm very slow and too tired to do this anyway. So come back another day and we'll discuss some more. How to become a professional gambler using horse racing and getting far more returns than any other method at the minute, apart from one that I know in the markets. Very, very, very amazing stuff. But similar to horse racing, it does have its odd losing day. It's part and parcel of the whole thing. It's going to happen no matter what. There's many a day when the bookmaker goes home defeated, but he turns up for another day because overall he's got the math to succeed. He's got the house edge. We're using the bookie's information, so we've got massive house edge as well. So when he loses, we lose. When he wins, we win, and that's why we win so much over any other tipster rival method in so-called inside information, because we've got all the inside information from all the stables right here in this method.